So, what happens when you take a flat image that's full color, model it to 3D, 360, texture map it, and send it to a 3D printer? Well, you get an extremely cool 3D product that we call 3D Figurine. I am so excited to show you 3 years of work and what we have come out with, and a little bit of the process on how we make it happen. But first, I'm going to address COVID-19 and the questions that I've been given by our many wholesale partners on its impact on the 3D industry. Stay tuned. 3D Crystal behind the scenes.
It's just so incredible. Gotta have it. Can't let it go.
Hi everyone, Riyaz here with 3D Crystal and Cockpit 3D. So, we're finding ourselves in a very different time right now. Things have changed drastically over the last few weeks, and currently it's March 2020, and we are amidst what seems to be an escalating crisis on COVID-19. There are many people talking about it. I am no expert in it. However, I have been receiving many emails and calls from our wholesale partners on its impact on the 3D industry, which I am a little bit of an expert on, and so therefore I will give you my take. First and foremost is you need to remember that, a locomotive that's moving has a lot of inertia, and when they try to stop it, it cannot stop instantly. So you can see already what's been happening over the last few weeks and how things are slowly slowing down and almost coming to a halt. We see the tourism industry slowing down. That impacts a lot of our wholesalers that are selling product in the tourist industry. The airports pretty much empty, and again, a lot of our wholesalers that have stores in the airports are being impacted and affected. Many malls have taken the responsibility of closing down. That's going to impact a lot of the stores in the malls. Of course, corporate, a lot of companies are working from home, staff are working from home. They're kind of not sure what exactly is going on, and that's going to impact a lot of the fiscal spending and plans on awards. So definitely this is going to impact your business. I have been questioned on concerns for people hitting their fiscal numbers for this year, and what I'm going to say is don't worry about that. Obviously we have targets and goals, but this is unexpected. So what we're going to do is we're going to reevaluate when things start to open up again. Even then, when a locomotive needs a heavy train, needs to get started again, it's not going to go from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds, right? It is going to take time to pretty much get started and to move and to gain that same inertia and momentum that it had before. So when things start to open up again, we'll look at your numbers, we'll set targets, and at that time we will come up with a plan in terms of how we can hit certain numbers. But really don't worry about the credits that we apply and the targets that we have. We're here to help you out. The other concern that people have is on obviously the revenue decreasing significantly, and how they have to manage their expenses. So I'm here to say don't worry about that as well. Anybody that's on our subscription plans for the 1 month, the quarterly, the semi-annual, we're waiving those fees. This is not a layaway where you pay the fees later. We are waiving the fees, okay? So that will hopefully reduce your expense with us, and it will give you some additional cash flow to help you wherever you need to spend that money. The other thing I would say is that in terms of planning, I would really take this time right now to sit down, put pen to paper, and put together a very deep plan in terms of what it is that you want to do with your business. When you're moving at a million miles a second, it's so difficult to actually think about different plans. And now all of a sudden you're getting a bit of a breather. Okay, so what I would say is start thinking about what those plans are that you always kind of wanted to get to but you never could. And I would say go deep. So go very deep in terms of the plan that you're putting together. Don't just say, for example, that, hey, I want to target the wedding industry when things open up. That's not good enough. If you want to target the wedding industry, what within the wedding industry do you want to do? How do you want to target it? How do you want to penetrate it? Do you want to go to wedding planners? Do you want to go to wedding shows? Do you want to partner with people that are, preparing wedding materials like cakes or cake toppers? Or what exactly is it that you want to do? And then go another step. Put together a list in terms of who it is that you're going to target, who it is that you want to reach out to. And it might actually be a good time to reach out to them right now. You don't have to wait till things open up to start making those relationships, okay? So that's really what I have to say. And the other thing is people have been wondering in terms of logistics and our pipeline. FedEx is still open and delivering. DHL is still opening and delivering. Our laser room is meeting or focusing on following the guidelines that have been provided. We're taking this very seriously, so obviously we're not going to be producing at the same speed and capacity, but we are, as long as we're doing so in a way whereby each of our staff are safe and are segregated. And so we're going to continue to do that as of the date of this recording. Things might change. And if we do have to close for a period of time, we will do that, and we will again let you know by way of your order portal. Now, today what I want to do is I want to talk to you about 3D Figurine. I'm extremely excited to show this product. You might remember, maybe it was about a year and a half ago, I had put out a challenge and I had asked everyone to send me their photos, and we got so many photos of people that wanted to have their photo created or used for the whole beta test for a 3D Figurine. And I had chosen a photo that was provided by one of my friends. His name is Salim. And well, the reason I chose this photo was really because I like the color in it, I like their posture in it, and I thought it would make for a good demonstration. Here it is. So this is what it looks like. I love it. It's, a great, colorful, 360-degree representation. And it is, in my opinion, accurate. I'm using that term loosely, and I'll explain why shortly. The color accuracy will vary, right? What you see on a screen will be different than what the printer outputs. Also, anybody that has any sort of experience with solvent inks or inks will know that when you print version 1, it's not going to be identical to version 100, because prints and colors and inks vary as well, right? So this is the reality. So for anyone that's looking for a photoreal 3D replica, I would say that the 3D crystal still is the way to go. Okay, it's a beautiful product. That's where my heart and soul is. But anyone that's looking for something that is color, that's 360, a 3D figurine, and is open to the idea of subjectivity, understands that it's a 3D art, that it's not a Madame Tussauds wax model replica, but that it is subjective in nature and appreciates the art in it. Well, this here is a fantastic product. And I want to show you a few more that we've done ever since I worked on this particular beta. Let's take a look at this one here. This is the original photo of the basketball player. And then this here is what we created. Let's turn it to the back. And again, these are all images from just a frontal image. Now, if you have the luxury of taking a photo of the person physically with your cell phone, we'll take a photo of the front, both sides, and the back, and send it to us, and that will help in terms of the accuracy. Okay, but unless, you got to be a real anatomy expert in order to take a flat image and really model it accurately in 360, and even then it's so difficult. But we're trying our best from a flat image, and I think that this is quite remarkable. I want to point out the tattoo on his chest there, on his six-pack there, and then of course on the leg as well. But I also want to talk about the colors. Perhaps this color wouldn't be considered accurate to the original photo. It's a little orangey, or maybe a little bit of warm tint to it, but that's okay. This is, again, for what we are doing, it is quite remarkable. And the customer, the marketplace, needs to be willing to appreciate that before they make the purchase. And if they are, that's the clientele that we're targeting. Anyone that's looking for absolute perfection, well, then this is not the product for them, because this has got a lot of subjectivity. Check this one out. Very, very exciting. This one here is a family of 3 with the hats on, and this here is what it came out like. Okay. Look at the details of the sweater. You can see all the patterns on his collar, even on her skirt and on her sweater. Again, the face, I would say maybe the mother there looks a little warm in color, but man, fantastic. It's really, really quite remarkable. So that's a 3D Figurine, and a project that we're working on during the current COVID-19 downtime for laser production. You can see more at 3dfigurine.com, and I really encourage you and all our wholesale partners to really focus on your businesses and what you're going to be doing to take it to the next level once everything opens up. Hopefully we'll get through all of this very quickly together. My thoughts are with you and your family for your safety and your health. If you do have any questions on production or anything of the sort, you know where to reach me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe, share, and turn notifications on so you'll know every time we post something new. Thank you so much for watching.